Shocking article exposes the deep jealousy LeBron James has towards NBA GOAT Michael Jeffrey Jordan. What's good, guys? Another banger video. So LeBron James is throwing shots at Michael Jordan recently. I think he was trying to discredit Jordan as the GOAT allegedly, and he's in the article. And this was dropped by Dreamers Pro. If you guys want the full video, I'll have that link down below in the description. Probably if I forget to do it, because I'm about to pre-record these videos and put most of the videos out for next week. The videos on Dreamers Pro, shocking article exposes the deep jealousy. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. But LeBron. Come on, man. Don't tell me you out here discrediting MJ, bro. What's up with you? Let's get right into this.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a crazy show for y'all. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video. Recently got back from New York here, so we're back in our normal studio here producing content regularly. But while I was away, I wasn't able to catch up on news the way that I traditionally would. So last night, after the end of the Denver Nuggets Oklahoma City Thunder game, I was just there relaxing, and some information was brought to my attention by Mitch, who works with us, and he sends me this article, which was essentially highlighting some comments that LeBron James made about Michael Jordan, really questioning his career. So we did a live about it. We talked about it. We had close to 2,000 people in the building as we did that live. So as I woke up today, I just kind of sat back and thought about, some of the comments that we received from that live and what people were saying.
So y'all think LeBron is out here questioning MJ's career for the media's attention, to really take the media's attention off of MJ being a GOAT? Or do you guys think he truly believes this? Because he got to actually watch MJ. He said MJ was his favorite player. He looked up to MJ, this and that. But now he's saying that, now he's discrediting MJ. Y'all think this is just a propaganda and media stunt, LeBron doing this? Or do you think he truly just believes that MJ wasn't doing what he really was doing, or whatever he's about to say?
And I began to realize that, look, there's a bigger issue here, right? There's a bigger issue here. And this issue, I believe, has a lot to do with jealousy and insecurity towards a player that essentially says nothing. Michael Jordan says nothing. He doesn't have no Twitter. He's not on Instagram. None of that. The news broke recently that he's going to be a special contributor to NBC Sports, and it damn near broke the entire internet. That's how excited everybody was, right? So as I was reading this article, and I sat back and I thought to myself, I said, man, for you to go this far and try to dissect somebody's career to this extent, it shows that there's some serious insecurity here, because if you were 100% comfortable and confident in what you had going on in your career and your story, you wouldn't feel the need to try to go back there and try to relitigate or retell a story about a player like MJ that so many of us already knew. So this is the article that I want to get into for those people who didn't see the live. But before we even get into what this article had to say, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor. Over 10 more to get this article here supporting this channel. I'm saying they act like he did it all on his own. LeBron argues Michael Jordan gets too much credit for his championship.
Ooh, how do y'all feel about this? Hey, LeBron, I'm going to say this, right? Like, I don't think it's the fact that people act like he did it all on his own. It's the fact that he was the best player on his team for those 6 championships, and he didn't lose. He didn't let them get to no Game 7s. There is no NBA players out there that can even say that they beat Jordan in the finals. They can say they bested Jordan at the top of the top when it came to what really mattered. Nobody can say they bested Jordan when it came down to it. And he also, in the playoffs, you talking about he did all his own, Jordan owns most of the playoff records, it feels like. Jordan is basically the playoff king. So I'm not saying he did it all his own, but his team was good also, yeah, because it takes a team to win. But he for sure held his own. And without Jordan on that team, they wouldn't have won. That's the thing, Bron. You can't be just saying that. People don't act like he did it all his own. They just respect the way he did it. And that's all it is. They respect the way he did it, and they just don't respect the way you did it. And that's cool. That's completely fine.
LeBron wanted to remind fans that MJ didn't win all by himself. LeBron James has always accepted that comparisons amongst players are a natural part of the NBA landscape. However, he has occasionally found himself frustrated by the constant scrutiny he faces in light of Michael Jordan's greater number of championships. In a candid statement, King James once expressed his discontent with fans who frequently diminish his accomplishments while lauding Jordan's legacy. Bron emphasized that the fervent admiration for Michael Jordan often leads to an exaggerated perception of his contributions to the Chicago Bulls championship run. By stressing his point, James argued that it's essential for fans and analysts alike to remember that winning a championship is fundamentally a team effort. Ultimately, James's perspective challenges the prevailing notion that Jordan single-handedly carried the Bulls to success. In fact, Bron even cited a few scenarios which highlighted the collective work of the Bulls in achieving those remarkable feats.
LeBron, you would be the one to say that this is a team thing to win a championship. I'm going to say this too, right? Like, with the championships and all that, it's a team thing. But how many of the games before they got to the championship did Jordan take the game winning shot and make it? How many times did Jordan drop 40 or 50 and scare the other team? Like, obviously it's a team thing to win the championships, Brian. But discrediting somebody else's success because you haven't had enough or because you haven't had the same success is just, that's just bad for the game, Brian. Like, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, I understand the ESPN analysts and the players that used to play like Barkley and Shaq going on television doing this, but you're still a player that's currently playing, and you disrespecting a GOAT, someone that you looked up to, someone that you literally had your jersey number after. I don't understand this.
I don't think MJ ever had a Game 7 in the finals, James once said in 2016. And people say, oh, well, he was able to close it out early. And they act like he did it all on his own. They forget about the shot by John Paxson on the left wing.
So because of that shot by John Paxson, that just discredits what Jordan did in that finals in the series. That's kind of contradicting, though, I feel like. Because you're trying to say he didn't do it all on his own because of one shot. So, bro, that don't mean nothing, bro. Ron, this don't mean nothing. I don't like it.
You know what's really, the crazy thing? In that particular game in Phoenix, MJ didn't even have the ball in his hands. Scottie Pippen brought the ball up. Charles Barkley went for the steal. Pippen threw it down to Horace Grant, and he got the defense out of place because Barkley went for that gamble. They rotated to Horace Grant, and Horace Grant threw it to Paxton. MJ didn't have to do nothing. MJ didn't have nothing to do with that play. He further pointed out. Those are LeBron's comments.
I mean, shit. I mean, all the other plays he has something to do with. I mean, you can nitpick a lot of stuff. I mean, you could always find something, I feel like. But I feel you, though, I guess.
What are my thoughts about this? I think at the heart of this, there lies insecurity and jealousy. I gave the example about the boy and the girl in the live yesterday. I'm going to give it here. What this sounds like is like a guy who is jealous of the other guy that the girl he likes. So what he does is, instead of trying to be a better person and being more attractive or just moving on and looking for somebody else, what he then tries to do is go to that girl and start saying, well, I know you like him, but he's not really that great. He's not really that good looking. I mean, look, he's not that smart. Look, he failed this exam here. And it's like, instead of talking about what makes you great.
This bad LeBron out here dirty macking in 2025, I'm hearing. It's crazy. LeBron exposed to dirty back in 2025.
You're trying to poke holes in the legacy of somebody else. If that's not insecurity and jealousy, what is it? Number one. Number two, I can't find any quotes of Michael Jordan going back and saying, well, LeBron is not as great as you think he is because in this particular moment he did this and this. But now maybe he has private conversations with his inner circle, possibly. But I can't find any audio or anything like that out there, articles or quotes of Michael Jordan doing this about LeBron. And to me,
you know why? Because you don't compare people under you. What Jordan like comparing his? That's why I feel like the reason why everybody talks so much and Jordan just doesn't talk about it is because he has no reason to. Like he knows where he stands at in history. He knows what he did. He knows what the value he brought to basketball, and you, like I said, like you don't usually compare people that you're better than. For what? So that's why I feel like Jordan hasn't even said nothing about this publicly because he don't care. He already knows what he can do, what he did, and yeah, nothing else said.
Me, it screams insecurity. And the crazy part is his fan base comes to us and say, hey, man, what are you going to do when LeBron James retires? What are you going to talk about? What you going to do? What you going to do? And I'm sitting there saying, I'm like, what would LeBron's purpose in life be if it wasn't for Michael Jordan? What will LeBron's purpose in life be without Michael Jordan? What is this fixation over this guy? What is it all about? And then people try to chastise us for pointing this out. It's like, how dare you bring this up? You're pointing it out. You're a hater.
Boy, somebody came in my Instagram comments calling me, saying I'm hating on LeBron, this and that. Bruh, come on. I'm literally a LeBron fan. I'm just real, bro. Like, just because you're a fan of somebody or because you like something doesn't mean that you have to just be ignorant to everything else. Like, who likes that? Why would I be like that? Why be ignorant to all the other facts in the world just because I have an opinion on something? That's stupid. So if you're a LeBron fan just like me, that don't mean that you gotta just come here de-sucking them. You don't gotta just suck them off every chance you get. You could actually watch the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could watch the stuff, watch the videos on both sides. And then you can also build your opinion on that too as well instead of just hearing stuff from other people. That's just my point to you LeBron fans out there in the comment section. I don't know that said that. There's only one person that said that, and I know other people in the comments probably not thinking that. I know y'all not, but I just had to make that clear.
It's like we're just supposed to sit here and let you guys twerk uncontrollably, pouring honey all over the table, hollering, screaming, shaking, moving. And if somebody says something, oh, they hate him. But this is ridiculous behavior. It's ridiculous behavior. LeBron is a freaking billionaire. Why did it bother you to that extent? And it's the reason why in 2016 he went out there and planted a narrative. This right here made me the GOAT. The guy said this right here made me the GOAT, talking about a team accomplishment. But now wants to talk about the importance of a team, the importance of understanding that you win with a team. I'm lost. Forgive me. I find this to be incomprehensible. It's not palpable what's being said here. It's like not only are you hating on Jordan, you're making yourself look like a bozo because we all know you take the credit for everything. And whenever you fail, all your teammates get the blame. At least that's been the pattern for the last, 7, 8 years or whatever.
Nah, it's facts. Even when he was like, y'all gotta let me know about you. I might start watching some younger LeBron games, but when I heard about the LeChoke, when I was watching that LeChoke video, even young LeBron was on that timing. But for fans out there, you can't really get mad at people for criticizing this. You gotta realize, like, basketball is essentially entertainment. LeBron is an entertainer. He's a hooper, but he's an entertainer. And LeBron is out here publicly saying things, and he's open for criticism. Like, what he does on the court and what he says about basketball and in the entertainment part of it is open for criticism. Like, bruh, nobody's out here criticizing LeBron as an actual person for the most part. I haven't watched any video where people are out here saying stuff about him as a person. It's what he does on the basketball court, which translates to him being as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain stuff he does on the court or does in post-game interviews is because of the type of person he is. So that's the only translation I get from it. But besides that, like, that's all LeBron's fault. He's getting this critique and he's getting because he's putting himself in this position.
That's been the pattern. But I don't understand, what is this thing like? No matter what you say, people are still going to hold Jordan in a higher regard. No matter what you or Nick Wright or all of these guys say, no one is changing their opinions. People have pretty much come to the conclusion, the vast majority of us, that MJ is the GOAT, and the only people that believe LeBron James is the GOAT are his fans. I've said it before, and I'm going to reiterate this once more. NBA fans, whether you're Dirk Nowitzki fans, Larry Bird fans, Magic Johnson fans, whoever it is, Kobe Bryant fans, we all concede Jordan is the GOAT. The only group that is still holding on for dear life is LeBron. They're the only ones that think LeBron is the GOAT.
Nah, he snapped. He snapped because this is facts. Every time I ask somebody who their GOAT is, if they say LeBron, even me included before, usually it's because they're a LeBron fan. It's never because they like a fan of another player and they think that. I've seen one other person actually at work say that he was a LeBron fan, and he's like a big NBA guy. But there's only one person like that I met that said LeBron's the GOAT, and he wasn't a big LeBron fan. So
Outside of LeBron fans, everybody else has seen the light, except these dudes. They're still out there sleepwalking
everybody else see the light.
and slipping and sliding up and down the hallway because they got honey all over the damn place. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yo,
These are my thoughts, whatever you guys think.
Yo, he snap. Dreamers Pro, you snap. I like it. But nah, LeBron, this is on you, man. You can't be out here not exposed. You can't be out here calling out Jordan saying that he didn't do this. It's a team effort. But then in 2016, when you won from a team effort, like I know you got the chase down and you came back, but it was a team effort. You claim to be the GOAT after that. You can't be winning and then claim it was because of you and then losing and claim it's because of the team. Like you can't just pick and choose when you want to use points to help you out. That's just it don't work like that, Brian. But hey, if y'all enjoyed this video, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, you already know what to do, join the crew. It's your boy Tori Simon, I'm out.